I am currently in Atlanta, technically LaGrange. I'm going to Atlanta for work this week. I got to check out here in like 30 minutes. I just want to get on camera, talk a little bit about the state of independent filmmaking and if we need the Hollywood studio system anymore. I saw Obsession last Friday and it caused me to basically rethink everything in a good way. I just released my short film Closer Than a Brother not too long ago on my YouTube channel, so you can go check that out if you want to see it. I love the process of making that. It's very cathartic. Like, hey, it was something on my heart. I wanted to put it out there. It's very deep. It's a very intense story. And I loved sort of taking it to film festivals and being able to share it with filmmakers and just people who don't know me. That's a really important part of the process. The other part of it is something I'm a little bit more cynical about. Is the whole. I think I applied to like 12 or 13 film festivals. I got into like 4. Which it's not bad, but it's also, I'm thinking like the money that I spent on those submissions, I could have like put into advertising for my own film. I could have put it straight on YouTube and continued to build my audience there. So that's what Obsession is starting to, or it's what's getting me to rethink sort of how do you go about getting your work in front of people. Curry Barker and Kane Parsons, like they worked for years just like putting their stuff in front of people on YouTube, and so when they had a movie in theaters, the audience was already built in. So if I take a movie to theaters right now, it's probably not going to do well just because nobody knows who I am. Now, if it's the greatest thing since sliced bread, then cool. You've got a studio who's going to market the heck out of it. It's great. But that's sort of that old studio system that I think is going away. I think we're about to see the return of sort of like the director who has a vision, which is really good. It's the unfortunate side effect of like what used to be sort of this, you could trust the studio. It's like if Disney's name was on it, if Marvel's name was on it, if the name, that meant something. And now, we've seen flop after flop after flop. It's not even about the financial flop. It's just like, what does this have to say? Nothing. And that's what really, I think of Star Wars. It's like, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. It's what got me into filmmaking. I saw Mandalorian and Grogu, a couple weeks ago, and it's fine. It's not terrible. It's also not great. And Star Wars used to be this like event where you go and like you're going to experience something. And I think that I miss that, but I just miss that of all movies, not just Star Wars. And so I think that's going to shift. You're going to have guys like Curry and Kane who have created their audience and like they know what they want to do, which is really, really cool. And I'm really happy to see that. I think their success is going to open doors for a lot of the rest of us. I just hope, I genuinely hope I'm a part of that group that gets to make their movies. You give me $1 million, man. It's like, I'll go make it. I think, obviously for some projects you need more money, but I think any filmmaker would take $1 million to make it. And I don't know, like 20 mil in marketing or something like that, versus, throwing out 150 million at these movies that aren't going to do well. So what's the fix? What's the change? Actually, I gotta go. I have not had a Waffle House in quite a while. One of the things that I've been thinking about is what should this sort of new pursuit of filmmaking be, and I really think it's like making sure you're really in pursuit of your individuality, but also like building community where you are. Like there's plenty of other filmmakers, actors, post-production people in your area who want to make movies, and we all have this desire to like go off and go to Hollywood, make movies, find our people, and I think your people are in your backyard. So that's sort of my goal for the next several years is continue to make movies with my friends, continue to find community, and do the work. I even think for me personally, there was a time where when I made films, it was sort of this I wanted to escape the world. I knew if people didn't like me, maybe they would like what I made. Yeah, I could make something cool and feel good about myself, but that was always sort of this I'm hiding behind my work instead of being in front of it, which led to me never posting anything like this, or just not being in front of my work. So I want to change that. So I just hope to maybe start talking more about my work, bringing along in that process, and got a few more short films coming. I wrote 2. I got a psycho thriller coming up, 2 dark comedies, and maybe horror. So we'll see. I'm gonna finish my breakfast.